Crowds of media, supporters, and protesters are gathering in New York City and in Florida ahead of former President Trump's historic arraignment. Maybe you've heard about it. Many among Mr. Trump's base calling this a political attack, citing flimsy evidence and a lack of witness credibility to charge him. In his latest book, Get Trump, The Threat to Civil Liberties, Due Process, and Our Constitutional Rule of Law, Harvard Law professor and attorney Alvin Dershowitz explores what he calls unconstitutional efforts to stop Trump from retaking the presidency. And there are a lot of opinions that vary as to whether the charges number 45 faces in New York are a political attack or simply our justice system at work. Alvin Dershowitz joining me this morning again. You know, this is not, I love seeing you, I really do, but this is not the way most of us wanted to spend our holiday week.
No, but I think it's an important day for America. Remember, I'm a liberal Democrat. I plan to vote against Trump. I voted against him twice. I have a constitutional right to vote against him a third time. I don't want some second-grade prosecutor to make the decision for me based on a made-up charge. This is a completely made-up charge. Nobody except Donald Trump, and except in the borough of Manhattan, would ever be charged with making a false entry about a non-disclosure payment. Who would ever make a non-disclosure hush money payment if he then had to list it on his public corporate forms? It's one of the most absurd cases. Any first-year law student should be able to win this case instantaneously, but not in the borough of Manhattan, where 7% of the people vote against Trump. And so this is not justice. This is simply an attempt to use politics. The man who is indicting him ran on the campaign saying, look, I'm a Democrat. I'm going to get Trump. Vote for me if you want to get Trump. That was his campaign. That's why I entitled my book, Get Trump. This is not an original title with me. I'm not that smart. I got this title from the campaign promises of the Attorney General and the DA to get Trump no matter what. And who's the victim here? The Constitution of the United States.
Well, I wanted to bring up that I did hear Reverend Al Sharpton talk about Alvin Bragg, the DA in this case, saying that he is a fair-minded man, that he's not extreme, that this is not politicization. And he's a Sunday school teacher, so that means he's done no wrong. But
and neither has Sharpton, who has made viciously anti-Semitic statements over the years, calling for the closing down of stores owned by Jews in Harlem. So let's understand that if you're a Sunday school teacher, you must be telling the truth. Look, Bragg was telling the truth. When he first came into office, he said, I'm not prosecuting this guy. There's no evidence. There's no case. And then, according to the New York Times, the pressures on him were incredible. The pushback was incredible. The people of New York said, you promised us you'd get him. What do you mean you're not going to get him? You got to get him. And so this wonderful Sunday school teacher changed his mind and indicted Bragg on a nothing case. If you want to consider that a good DA, that's your concern, and you can vote for him.
It's your prerogative. But you mentioned at the top of this interview you're a liberal Democrat, and you still believe that how this very outspoken Republican, who is undoubtedly the most popular candidate for the nomination for president again for the GOP, a staunch Republican, a staunch conservative, is getting an unfair shake. Can we speak to everyday Americans who have both Democrats and Republicans in their families and break it down and be really plain about how this is far bigger than Trump and this is far bigger than party? This is about justice. And what should we think as Americans is happening to our justice system as in regards to this case?
We shouldn't think of it as involving Trump. Today it's Trump, tomorrow it's a Democrat. The day after tomorrow it's your Uncle Charlie, then your niece. If prosecutors can run on a campaign pledge to get somebody, then we're back in the Soviet Union, where the head of the KGB said, Stalin, show me the man and I'll find you the crime. That's not the way justice should work in America. You don't campaign on the promise to get somebody, then rummage through the statute books. There was a great cartoon that showed Donald Trump tearing off the tag on a mattress and people saying, he's not above the law. He tore the tag off the mattress. It says right on the tag, tearing the tag is a violation of the law. Well, we don't prosecute people for things that never get prosecuted for. So this idea of paying hush money and then making the hush money public, it's unheard of. It's never been done in history.
It's historic. It's unprecedented. And we're going to keep talking about it until that seal is off of that indictment so we know exactly what he's being charged for. Professor Dershowitz, thank you as always for being here. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.